like a soldier. Come on. Moving like a soldier. Come on.
They're all pushing together, all working in unison. Now we only have one Volk player left on the garage. It's Biggie Smalls. He has to survive. He can't kill for kill right now because there are two master players. He has to survive this. He has 10 seconds remaining. Don't peek, Biggie Smalls. Stay there. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Sled moving out. Biggie Smalls moving back to the garage. 2, 1. Wow. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Interesting play by Kev right here on the on this wall. He almost turned the corner. I don't know if he heard Mad Eyes, but he is now peeking. He's trying to see if he can see anybody on these boxes. Mad Eyes is in the perfect position. I don't think Kev can see him. Mad Ice is just waiting. Mad Ice lets Kev walk all the way across. Did he not see him? Centaurian now walking front. Mad Ice takes out Centaurian. Turn 6. What a play.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Danglers here. SFC Tactical using their momentum. Pwn kick on top of Stumpy, probably throwing him off. Sickness tossing a smoke. A nice grenade! Stumpy snagging 3, completely shutting down their approach.
Gonna be able to hear that. Killinger going up to the second floor. If they're not careful though, Gag's gonna be able to shoot through the window. Gag's just playing a quiet game right here. Killinger is exposing himself almost slightly and taken out. That's all it takes. If a hand is barely exposed, he's gonna be down and out for a counter, and he gets, oh man, Gag has put in some work.
From the stairwell. The smoke's coming in. The Global Camp trademark smoke penetration tactic. They're gonna get you lit. They're gonna get you buzzing. And then they're gonna come in hard. Can Phoenix hold them off? To topple the top dog of the US. Thunderpod stacking up with Jizzy Pants on the corner. Now come the hand signals. And no, rejection. He does not want to kiss. But Jizzy making a run for across the southern turnstiles. Smithy sitting on the corner of the L room. Fry's going in. Thunderpants rushing in. And oh, Smithy tags him with the SKS at close range. Meanwhile, Jizzy looking for a kill, tags Officer Statham. Maldo looks for Jizzy, doesn't catch him. Jizzy moving in. And oh, straight around the corner, Jizzy not finding his target. Maldo immediately falling back. And Maldo looking for Otto. Jizzy takes him out though. Smithy about to look at Jizzy Pants. And Smithy does take Jizzy Pants. Otto meanwhile looking for the 3 frag on Jizzy. Not finding it, 1-on-1. Oh, it's a trade versus Otto.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another VR Master League casted match between Vikings and Big Red 1. We are just moments away from the first round. Hope everybody is doing well. Right off the bat, I do want to say if there are any audio issues, make sure you let me know. We had some issues yesterday. Looks like everything's taken care of, so let me know as soon as possible because there is a 6-minute delay. But hope everybody is doing well. Vikings coming into this match as a brand new team. This is going to be their debut match. Now, Big Red 1, they've had a little bit of struggle early in the season. However, it's going to be very interesting to see where Vikings is going to stack up. We're not sure where they're going to be within the ranks of the league. They do have a few very competitive players such as Enoch and K1 Gecko. So it's going to be very interesting to see exactly where they stack with the rest of the competition. This could be a very, very good match. We are going to be on Bazaar for the first map today. Give me 1 second. We'll get the Bazaar view. We are going to be on Bazaar. A lot of teams really, really like this map. They feel it's very balanced. I tend to agree with that as well. It doesn't really favor Volk or Marsoc. It can really go either way. Most objectives have multiple ways of attacking and multiple ways of defending. There's cover on just about every side. There's 4 main roads that have walls that separate the road from the bazaars, from the market. Sorry, and so it makes attacking fairly simple to do. And then it's just a matter of locating where is the defense hiding and being able to take them out. And just like that, we are going to be in the first round. We do have Vikings. They are going to be on Marsoc. Big Red 1. They're going to be on Volk. And here we go. We are in round 1. All right, now Vikings, I believe is a primarily German team, if I'm not mistaken. So you probably won't hear a lot of English coming out of them. So I won't be able to do any translating, unfortunately. But we'll be able to stick with them regardless. And then, of course, Big Red 1, also not primarily English speakers. Now, it looks like we are going to have a full spread defense. This is really nice to see, actually, from Big Red 1. They're going to go all the way across this eastern road. Corsair, Nightmare, Luna are going to be back behind the tank. As we swing across, you have Sakintier, who's going to, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, he's going to be on the northern road. Ben has already pushed up to the objective wall. But they don't have anyone directly on objective. We do see one Volk that is moving towards that position right now with Daniel. But let's come around. We have just lost our first Marsoc player who pushed up just a little too far in front of the souvenir stand. That's going to cause Rob, he's going to actually try and flank back behind. He now knows where those shots came from. He's going to see if he can't get an early flank right here. However, Volk have also flanked. Now, I'm not sure if Corsair was able to see that. Rob's going to peek back out. Corsair has approached across the street. Rob's about to push right into Corsair if he's not careful. Corsair may opt to go upstairs right here, see if he can get a little bit of a peek. He is making sound. Corsair no doubtly heard that. He may think that he's already inside the room. Corsair stands up. Rob is now going to be able to hear Corsair as well. Rob calls out. They are right on top of each other. Shots are going out at the objective. One Volk is down. Corsair actually bugs out. He says, I got to go support my team. He is gone. Both members live to fight another day. Let's get over to the objective. Daniel has filled in at the objective. I believe that was Ben that went down. Grenade is out for Daniel. K1 Gecko has already made it to a forward position. Corsair is able to pick up a kill right on tank. Now there are 3 remaining Marsoc players, all of which are going to be attacking from the main marketplace. Enoch now peeking at Daniel. No, Enoch's actually able to take out the lower Volk member. Daniel peeking through that window, waiting for someone to cross in front. Enoch's about to peek, and Daniel is taken out from Australian. We have shots coming across from Corsair onto the main market. Corsair's going to push up. He is pushing, however, into 3 Marsoc players. He is the last remaining player. Shots are fired. It is a trade. However, Vikings able to get the kill on Corsair, and that is going to be round 1 going to the rookie team, Vikings. Now keep in mind, just because they are a new team does not mean that they are have any slack whatsoever when it comes to competition. They have definitely played competitive matches. This is just their first time playing as the team Vikings. So great first round so far. Volk is able to hold. I'm sorry, Marsoc is able to take that one. Now we'll see if Big Red 1 can return the favor. We do have a mini market objective. There's lots of opportunities. A lot of teams defend this objective different ways. There's no one set way to defend that objective. Some like to push up across the road and catch Marsoc before they even make it to the mini market. Some like to sit back and actually sit on objective. So it'll be interesting to see what strategy the Vikings take. And here we go.
Ich geh ins Objective House. Oh, nee, ich mach Minimarket dann. Das ist ja Minimarket. Ich mach Minimarket.
All right, looks like all 5 members are going to be pushing up towards that mini market. As we swing to the south side. Looks like we're going to get 2 very big flanks going the opposite way of objective between Sock and Daniel. They're going to swing all the way around. Ben, he's going to sit in the middle. He's going to see if he can't catch somebody flanking from Volk. This is a very, very interesting position for Vikings. Vikings only has one member on the objective side of the road. The rest of the members have pushed up towards the central market, the western courtyard of Central Market. They're expecting a flank here. They're expecting a big flank. All right, now we do have a second member of Volk who has moved up into position. You do have Spolte, you do have Rob, who have taken position near the objective. Now, if Marsoc continues to crawl right here, if they crawl across, it will be hard to be seen. But I'm pretty sure Spolte is going to be able to see him. We have two members pushing that mini market. Here we go. There's the first move right there. It's I believe that's K1 Gecko. No, it's not. It's Nightmare. Sorry, it's hard to read names that far away. And shots are out. One Volk already down. Corsair is now pushing up towards Spolte. Spolte fires the Corsair and it's able. No, I think Corsair's still alive. Very strange graphical glitch right there that may have affected Spolte's ability to take out Corsair. Corsair does get tagged by Rob, but he is not out. Nightmare Luna's still behind White Car. So right now, the only team that's lost a player is going to be Volk. However, we are getting a push now. We are getting a push from Marsoc. They're about to run right into Australian Bull. Australian is not looking the correct. Now he is. Now he's looking the right way. He fires through the window. He trades with Sock, but Sock is able to withstand the damage. And he takes out another Volk member. Enoch now watching that corner. He's firing at Sock. He is able to take and finish Sock off. Daniel now able to push from that side. Corsair he is now in the mini market. Spolte has had to go back to the back side of the market. He's waiting for someone to push. Nightmare and Corsair are kind of pinned where they are currently at. Last remaining Marsoc member on this side is actually going to flank all the way back behind. No, he's starting to push now. And Daniel, of course, holding his position, knowing Enoch is somewhere around. And here we go. We are getting a push through mini market. We're about to see shots right here from Spolte. Spolte is having a med. He has to use his tablet. Corsair, of course, being able to hear that, now knows where Spolte is. Enoch now flanking from behind. However, he's going to probably be seen by Nightmare right here. Maybe not. Enoch does slow down. It looked like he is just going to rush in. Enoch about to peek the corner. Nightmare without any cover whatsoever. Enoch peeks the corner. Nightmare sees him. Enoch be able to react, takes him out. Corsair moves up. Spolte sees him as well, takes him down. There's now Ben. I believe he's the only one left remaining. He is. Ben is the last remaining member of Marsoc. 1:50 remaining. It looks like the last three members are all on objective. This is going to be very difficult. They have one guarding the mini market, one guarding the left side approach. The only place that is currently, well, now Enoch has moved to a great position to even block this flank as well. Ben fires another Volk member down. Enoch is going to now push up to the blue room across from Ben. I'll get a better position here. Enoch potentially moving out of position. Enoch may attempt to drop behind Ben right now. No, he's going back the other way. Spolte should be able to see Ben. No shots fired. There is a grenade. It is going to be a frag grenade, and it is very short. That's not going to do anything, but Enoch's going to flank from behind. He's going to pick up the kill on Ben, and that is a second round to Vikings. That was a great drop by Enoch to know where those shots were coming from, drop in behind, turn the corner, and pick up the shot in the back. Great round. That's 2 in a row for Vikings. Let's see what Big Red 1 is going to be able to do to stop this aggression. Now they are on Volk's side. This is going to be a great opportunity for them to defend. We are back on the mini market, the exact same spawn. So now it's up to Big Red 1 to see if they cannot duplicate what the Vikings just did. Very impressed by Vikings so far for being a new team as far as being together as a unit. They seem to be playing very well together. And very similar situation. We're going to have Volk. They're going to be spawning in the northwest corner of the map. You have Big Red 1. They're going to be on Center Street on the east side, pushing in. Now, Vikings did a very unorthodox defense at the beginning of the round. Let's see if Big Red 1 attempt to do the same. Now, it looks like we are going to get a big flank here from Corsair. We also have 2 members of MARSOC that are pushing in that direction as well, but we are getting a quick push right up the middle by K1 Gecko and Spolty. Spolty opening fire across the street. None of the shots land. That is unfortunate. He was not able to take out the Volk member who was out in the open. But at the same time, very fortunate for the Volk members. Daniel is now pushing up to a little bit of a forward position. K on the backside of that building. However, K is finally able to take out Sock. Sock is down but not out. He will be able to radio when he sees someone come across. But Daniel, not content, he decides to push up. He's pushing up into 2 members. He sees K1 Gecko. Grenade is out. Daniel has to run. Unfortunately, it does not get away fast enough. K1's going to hear him scream and going to be able to finish him off right here. And he is down and out. However, there's a team kill. Spolty takes out K1 Gecko. And he is down and out. Rob now opening fire on Ben and Nightmare. Nightmare suppressing fire on that car. There is a grenade. The grenade is short. There's another grenade. Grenade does not hit its mark. Rob is now peeking. He's firing. More shots on the right side. Another MARSOC member down all the way in the back of the member. Actually, both flanking MARSOC members are taken out by Corsair. So we now have Spolty and we now have Rob. Those are the last remaining members for MARSOC. Great hold so far by Big Red 1. Only losing 1 member. Rob opens fire again. Nightmare Luna returning fire. Now Ben pushing up. While Nightmare suppressing, Ben's pushing up. Rob does not see Ben. And Ben flanks up ahead and takes him out. That was great teamwork. Wonderful effort by Ben. Ben is actually going to be able to pick up a revive right here if he wants it. He's checking to see everyone's position. He does go for the revive, and the revive has taken effect. We are now at 4 versus 1 member. However, Spolty has actually snuck into objective. He is going to be able to cap right here. He is capping. Looks like we had friendly on friendly fire. No one is seeing Spolty. Spolty putting in the code. Nightmare starts the corner. Nightmare able to take him out right as he's putting in the code. Wow. Very, very lucky that Big Red 1 were able to rush right there at the end. Spolty arguably had enough time to put in the cap. It just wasn't going in for him. Very fortunate for Big Red 1. With 4 members, they let 1 sneak right up the middle. That is not what you want, but it worked out this round. I think Big Red 1 did dodge a bullet right there. However, it does let them know that Vikings are able to be beaten. It is 2 to 1. First to 4 on this first map. Big Red 1 picking up their first point. Now, it's just a battle to see who can get to 4 quickest. Now, the good news is Big Red 1 is not able to cap and win right here, but if they do get a cap, they will take the lead. We do have a northeast spawn once again. This is the one that Big Red 1 had to defend in the first round. Let's see what Vikings do differently. All right, looks like we did lose a member from Vikings. So we will stand by just a moment. Now, I will say the reason that I like this objective so much is there are lots of spots where you can be. You can be right here. You can watch anything coming from the market, and you still have eyes on objective. You can be right here. You can move around to market if you need to. You can watch anybody coming from that window. As well as if anybody peeks this corner, you can see them as well. So lots of spots where you can put members. You can put members behind the cement bags right here. You can put a member right here on this wall. Anybody who comes down this alley, potentially you can shoot them in the back. Lots of different places to put Volk members right there on objective where they're still pretty evenly spread out as well. Just waiting for the last member of Vikings to load in. I don't know if we had a disconnect or if it was just a quick dropout reset. Stand by one moment, we'll get some answers for you. All right, does look like we are going to keep the same teams. He is having to do a quick PC restart. He was having some issues. So it'll be just a moment longer. We'll get right back into it. Now take a look at the stats. K1 Gecko having 4 kills for his team. Corsair having 4 for his. The damage has actually been pretty well spread between both teams here. Not any one player carrying the team. That's what you like to see. You want to see a team that is able to get kills all the way across. It looked like we were about to have a 4-on-4 match for just a moment. If you are just joining, welcome to the stream. Feel free to interact in chat. We are just waiting for one more member of Vikings who had to do a quick reset. He'll be back in just a moment. Vikings so far have been demonstrating pretty good strategies. Big Red won in that last round, able to do an excellent flank using one team using suppressive fire. I'm gonna have to get with Muffin to figure out how he is able to do replays during live matches, because that's something I would definitely want to look at right now. We had one member of Volk, or I'm sorry, of Marsak who was able to, no, it was Volk, I'm sorry. One member of Volk who was able to suppress that white car, Ben, able to flank all the way around this right side and take him out. It's a beautiful play. All right, and Enoch is back in. As soon as he readies up, we'll be in match. And here we go. All right, Vikings on the defense. It is going to be a pretty far spawn.
Da wo ist er? Wie gesagt, geht wahrscheinlich. Das war durch die Mitte.
Shower to the left,
Macht zu fertig.
shower to the right, and down forget.
And we're getting a little bit of song and dance from Corsair here. So it looks like we're going to get a pretty even split. We're going to send 2 to the left. We're going to send 1 up the middle, 2 to the right for Marsoc. Looks like Volk are going to take a more defensive approach this go around. They're not going to send anybody flanking currently. You do have Spulte, who's going to be able to sit on this pallet and see anybody who's going to flank, which there are going to be 2 members down the other end. Rob, right near objective, inside the building in northeast courtyard. K1 Gecko and Enoch are actually in a great position. They've pushed out of this courtyard. They have taken this 2-story. Now the advantage here is this is a common place for Marsoc to try and get eyes right through this window looking down on objective. However, they have already eliminated that. But I did miss it. We actually did end up getting a flank by Australian Bull. He's able to turn the corner and take out the 2 Marsoc members who are running in a straight line. Great flank by the Bull. Excellent job. I do not think Marsoc was expecting someone to be there. Bull has now moved back to tank Ben, knowing not to press that same direction. He's going to come up through the center courtyard. Looks like Nightmare Luna has been spotted and takes some shots. Corsair all the way back. He is firing down on Spulte, and he actually lands the shots on Spulte. Spulte is down and has been finished off. Excellent long-range shots right there. So now we do have 3 Marsoc members alive. We do have 2 Volk. I'm sorry, 4 Volk. Ben firing towards that central market. Rob still holding fast. Enoch still holding the building. K1 Gecko rotated around. He's going to sit in that blind corner. I'm missing 1 Volk. There he is. Australian Bull has decided to take the scaffolding. Now this is very interesting. Even though it does give you a height advantage, it is a very susceptible spot to get shot in the side. Now Corsair has come back across. And I'm missing Ben. Oh, Ben is actually back. He is all the way back where his teammates went down. I'm telling you, sometimes finding these little triangles is rather difficult on this minimap. Volk have decided to take a completely defensive position now. The one exception is going to be Australian Bull, who's back here on this scaffolding. He decides to drop down, take a little more cover. Ben pushing up very slowly. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. He does have a long way to go. Now we're getting a little bit of movement from him. Corsair slowly pushing up to the buildings near Marketplace. He's downstairs, not wanting to make a sound. Now he should have just heard that tablet just then, so he knows someone's up there. Corsair's about to peek. He doesn't see anyone. He's still going for the move. Minute 50 left. He did make a step. He may have been heard. It looks like he was heard. And he is taken out. That one step was enough. Very unfortunate. Sound plays such a crucial role in this game. That one step he made was just enough to get the Volk member to turn around and take him out. Ben, knowing he has a minute 30, he has to push the objective now. Australian Bull's in a great position. Smoke on the objective. K1 Gecko on that position as well. Ben lobs a grenade. I don't know if that was Ben's grenade or I'm pretty. It had to have been Ben's grenade. I didn't see it, but he lobs it over the wall and is able to take out Australian Bull. However, Rob holding the same position throughout the entire map. Patience does prove to take the upper hand right there, and he's able to take the last member of Big Red 1 out. Vikings 3-1. Now, if Vikings can pick up 1 point right here, they will secure map number 1. Big Red 1 definitely needing some points right now. We are going to get a repeat objective spawn. You know, I will say this is a very large map. It may not be quite as large as Downfall, but it's so densely packed with buildings and things you go inside and on top of and underneath and around. Just so many options on this map. Here we go. We are loading back into the game. And now it is Big Red 1's turn to defend. Let's see if they go for an aggressive or a defensive approach. I wish I knew what they were saying, because it definitely sounds very interesting. And here we go. It looks like we are going to have one man flanking south, everyone else staying along that north road. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few of them push in onto objective. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like Big Red 1 is actually content to not have too many people directly on the objective try and catch the team before they get there. It worked for them last time. However, they did allow one member to sneak all the way inside, but they were able to recover quick enough and take them out. That is one issue about not having enough people directly on the objective spawn. If one person goes down, that can be it. Now, K1 Gecko decides to crawl through the center marketplace. That's going to be very hard for Ben to see, even though Ben is looking out the window. He's not going to be able to see K1 Gecko. Now, K1 has decided to crouch up. He's still just not being able to be seen by Ben. Ben's not going to peek that window at all. He's just using the doorway. K1 Gecko slowly approaching, taking his time. However, Volk have decided to move up to this building. Daniel and Sock are now in the building. K1 could actually be susceptible for this. Actually, Sock runs across. K should have been able to see. What he doesn't know is Ben is in the forward position. Ben sees him. Shots are out, and Ben takes out K1 Gecko. That is one down for Marsoc. We are going to get some interaction back here. Enoch taken out. I'm sorry, Corsair. Corsair taken out. Rob able to land shots on Corsair. Enoch, of course, being on the other team. Now, Nightmare Luna still holding this northern flank, making sure no one approaches from that direction. Smolty trying to make it around the north side of Market. We have two members of Marsoc. They have made it across the street. They are near the objective. Grenade is out. It was a great grenade if somebody was in that position. However, nobody was there. Sock is still holding the objective pretty strongly. If he peeks, he could actually be taken out right here by Australia. I believe Bull did see him. Sock sees Bull as well. Bull's going to flank around. Enoch's going to hold him in that position. Give Bull time to flank this side. He's about to peek the corner. However, Nightmare Luna holding that position is able to take out Bull, but Rob able to hear those shots, reacts to it very quickly. Ben now rushing in. Ben trades a 1-for-1. Both members are down but not out. So it is currently, I feel like yes, it is currently 1-on-2. But one Marsop member able to be revived. Rob has plenty of time if he decides to go for the revive right here. Grenade is going to go out. It is a flash grenade. If Rob crosses right now, he probably will be taken out by Sock. Sock's in a great position. Rob decides to flank. He's not going to go for the revive. He's going to go for the cap. Now, if Rob can actually pull out his tablet early, he can get in this corner right here in cap. But if he doesn't pull it out early, Sock will hear. Sock's pushing up. Rob should hear Sock. So if Rob can turn and pick up this kill, he will have time to cap. Daniel's in a bad position. Rob does take the shots. He pulls out the tablet. Daniel trying to see. He doesn't realize he's the last remaining member. Rob is going to have all day to cap unless a grenade comes from Daniel. Rob does not go for the cap. Rob pushes up towards Daniel's position, and Daniel is able to tag him. Very unfortunate for Vikings there. They could have had the cap and the victory. He went for the kill instead. I don't know if he thought that somebody was moving on his position or what, but that was an easy cap. Big Red 1 dodging another bullet as the Marsop member ran right into him. Great shots right there as well. You do not want to trade a one-on-one right there and let the game decide who wins. Big Red 1 bringing this match one step closer. Now here's the thing. This could easily be a cap by Big Red 1, and if they cap, they will take this match out from under Vikings, who've been in control most of the match so far. But all the Vikings need to do is one defense right here, and they will take the map. Vikings looks like they're going to do a little bit of a defensive approach. They are going to get a forward push by Rob. Looks like he's going to pull back. We are going to have Bull, who's going to push up. However, Marsock has already made it to the marketplace. Smoke is out. Shots out on Bull's position. Then opens fire. Two Marsock members down. K Gecko flanks around. He's going to hear Ben moaning and takes him out as well. Also, all the way down in the back, we have lost another member of Marsock. This attack is being squelched rather quickly. There are only 2 Marsock members left, and we have not even been down 60 seconds yet. Four members of Volk are sitting right on the objective. One member up on this forward side of the marketplace. Nightmare Luna just trying to get eyes on anybody, but so far, Volk, they're staying behind cover. On the tank, you have Spolte. Daniel, sorry. Because Spolte is on the other team. And Daniel is now going to approach. He's going to be coming from the right side, which currently Enoch is in great position to intercept. If Daniel peeks this corner too fast, Enoch is going to be able to take him out. Enoch pushes back up. Daniel has now made the corner. Enoch needs to be careful peeking now. Daniel actually has the advantage now. I don't know if Daniel saw him. I don't know if he just radioed. And here goes the move. Daniel's going to rush. He rushes in and out of the courtyard. I don't know if Enoch was able to hear that. It looks like he was not. So Daniel's going to flank from behind. Currently, this is going to be the blind side of Volk. No one is looking this way. Daniel now using this approach to come back on Enoch's position. However, he did pull out his tablet. Enoch's going to be able to hear that. Enoch moves up the stairs. You know, maybe Enoch didn't quite hear that. But he is looking down at Daniel's position. Daniel looking the wrong direction. He is taken out very quickly by Enoch. It is now one member of Marsoc remaining. All of Volk still up. And this is it. This map rides in the hands of Nightmare Luna. Now, Nightmare's proven over and over again that he's very capable, especially on a map such as Bazaar. But he has 2 minutes and 30 seconds to have an incredible run. Apparently, we want to get stuck in a palm tree. And here he goes. Here goes his approach. He does have a gauntlet to run through. Stage number 1, Australian Bull, who is quite happy with his position. He's going to be able to see Nightmare if Nightmare decides to take the center approach. But he does not. He decides he's going to flank around. He may attempt to come through the mini market area. There he is. Nightmare Luna running out of time, but he does the American Bullet. He is able to take him out. Stage 1 of the gauntlet complete. Initiating stage 2. Great shots to be able to see the head of Australian Bull right there behind soft cover. He has 1:15. He is going to have to push hard and fast. Stage 2 is going to be Rob. Rob in set position. He's going to be able to see Nightmare as soon as the Nightmare comes through that courtyard. Here goes the push. Rob does not see him. He does not see Rob. Rob now hears him. Rob looking at Nightmare's position. Nightmare pulls out his tablet. Bad idea. Rob's right there. And he is able to take out Nightmare and win the map for Vikings. Great map right there. That is going to be 4 points for Vikings, 2 points for Big Red 1. Great showing for the first match for Vikings, but also great for Big Red 1 as well. I mean, 2 points. That's not bad at all. Let's just see if they can turn it around on the next map here. Give us just a moment. Let's find out exactly what map are we going to be playing. We'll be right back with more gameplay. All right, and we are actually into our next match already. Big Red 1, we are actually on Subway, and Big Red 1 is going to be pressing forward. Corsair with a huge headstand. He's going to be pushing up this the northern staircase. K1 Gecko using his mic. Corsair is going to be able to hear that. Corsair actually hearing that decides to go back the other way. He knows that flank is already covered. Socket Daniel doing a slow approach on the northern staircase. No Volt currently in position to take them out early. But here they are waiting for them as soon as they peek out of those turnstiles. You have two members of Volk waiting right here. We now have the move from Ben and Corsair. Smokes are out, grenades are out. K1 Gecko is going to flank around. He decides not to use the yellow room. Here goes the move. No, it's another grenade. That is a frag grenade. It may be close enough to K1 Gecko. It is not. Here's the movement, and Ben actually taken out by Rob. Corsair peeking the corner. And Rob able to secure that kill as well. Two members down. On the opposite side, much the same. We already have one member of Marsoc down as well. Daniel now pushing up towards turnstiles. Australian Bull, he's actually decided to tuck back into this hallway. It is hard to see in that position. It's hard to see Bull, that is. Bull will be able to see Daniel just fine. Daniel slowly peeking. He has now turned his back to Bull. Bull should be able to see him right now, and he does, and Bull takes him out. There's only one member of Marsoc left remaining, and it looks like he's all the way in spawn. All right, he is not, so he is learning that code. Let's see if we can get a, let's go ahead and get a camera here in spawn, because we'll be coming back to this position. Nightmare has 3 minutes and 15 seconds. All the members of Marsoc are still, of Volk are still up. Looks like Nightmare is very concerned about a flank here. However, all of Volk, they are content to just hold. They can see all the bodies of Big Red 1. They know exactly how many members are down, and they know they just have to wait for one person to press in, either north side or south side. They do have it locked down. Nightmare, content to use as much time as possible. He is just waiting for a flank. He is convinced that a flank is coming. Nightmare letting a lot of time pass by. Here he goes. He's now on the move. We'll push up ahead. Get eyes on this approach. Loyalty. He's going to be able to see that corner as soon as Nightmare gets down. Loyalty is actually tagged. He is not taken out, but he is tagged. Nightmare probably alert now on which side they're looking, but it doesn't matter. They go 1 for 1, and Swolty able to pick up the kill. And that is 1 point Vikings. Vikings currently 3 points away from victory. Big Red 1, they're going to have to step up right now. They're going to have to show why they're in this. They need a defense right here. They need to hold. Now do keep in mind, regardless if Vikings win this map or not, we will play a third map. All ranks are based on your matchmaking rating, which not only takes into consideration every win and loss, it also takes into consideration every round won and lost. So even after you lose, winning rounds can still help your matchmaking rating. Now we are going to have a very quick spawn here. There could be a lot of action. It is going to be right here on the northern staircase. The thing about this objective is if both teams sprint straight for the objective, they get there at the exact same time, with Volk having just a slight advantage. Here comes Volk. All 5 members running down the hallway. They're going to try and get to the objective as quick as possible. Marsoc sending one flanker. Everyone else pushing straight up. Shots coming from Volk. Don't know who they're shooting at, but shots are off. Here we go. We got 4 members coming down. You see K1 Gecko with the shield. That's going to be a great shield to have. Smoke grenade already out. Sock throws another grenade. Looks like that's a smoke as well. Blind firing through the smoke. No one there. Daniel blind firing the other way. Grenade on Friend. Friendly grenade. Friendly grenade. It takes out Sock. Daniel's going to have to get a quick revive right here. And he does. 2 members back up. Sock rushes up, quickly taken out by Marsoc. Another smoke grenade. No, I'm sorry, that was a frag grenade. However, Marsoc had pushed back up. They did not come all the way down, and it lands shy. Now Ben has actually made the corner here. He's got a great taking advantage. Ben calling out the shield. They know where Ben is located. And Ben is taken out. Corsair and Daniel about to peek. Corsair blind firing. And is taken out by K1 Gecko with the pistol. Daniel now gonna peek. Rob pushing up. Rob taken out. Frag grenade on Daniel's position. Daniel moves just in time. We still have 1 Volt member flanking behind Daniel, but he may not be needed. No, Daniel decides to go all the way around. Looks like they're going to go for a cap right here. They're going for a cap. This could be 2 points. No! They do not radio that they're going for the cap. And Bull able to pick up the last kill. They should have radioed and said hold off on that kill, and that would have been 2 points for Vikings. Unfortunate for Vikings, but Big Red 1 dodging a bullet right there. That's 3 so far, 3 fortunate events that have benefited Big Red 1. Big Red 1 definitely needs to take advantage of that. Big Red 1, if they cap right here, they can tie it up and be right back in the ball game. But they have to win this round. This is a crucial round for Big Red 1. If Big Red 1 loses this round, all the momentum will be left to the Vikings. Big Red 1 need to get something going here, and this is a fairly easy one to cap as well. It is the central spawn location. Volk will be, or Marsoc will be able to get to this yellow room quicker than Volk if they sprint. If they have any hesitation whatsoever, it could be a death trap, so they have to sprint for it. We'll see what strategy they opt to go with. And round started. Here we go. It looks like, yes, it looks like Marsoc. No, they're only going to send 1. They're only going to send 1 down this southern side. I'm sorry, that's 2. They were right on top of each other. So they are rushing. Here we go. We're going to follow them in. Let's see if they can get there quick enough. As you can tell, Volk still scrambling, trying to get to that position. They did not turn the corner, so they are pinned now. They are pinned. They took away their advantage. K1 Gecko actually makes it all the way up to the door. That's a smoke grenade and a frag grenade. Frag grenade misses. K1 Gecko in the yellow room. Another smoke grenade. K1 Gecko loops back around, just making sure no one's in that yellow room somehow. Sock moves up, taken out by Rob. Daniel moves up. Daniel lands the shots on Rob. However, it looks like Enoch is able to take care of the other Marsoc member. So 2 Marsoc are down. Nightmare and Corsair still holding position. Ben now going to push up through the south staircase as well. K1 Gecko still holding right there on the yellow room door. And it does actually look like I'm having connection issues. So we are dropping frames. So I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to keep streaming. I have now put it in recording mode as well so we can piece the two together. We actually did lose another Marsoc. Australian Bull in a great prone position. He's going to be able to see anybody who turns this corner. It's going to be very, very hard for Bull to be seen right here. Nightmare slowly peeks. Nightmare knows where Bull is. He just can't see him. Shots are out. And he actually lands the shots on Bull. Completely emptying that clip. Bull is down and out. K1 Gecko now moving up on Ben's location. Ben in a prone position. Ben's about to peek the corner. Enoch holding strong. Ben slowly approaching. K does not see him. Now K sees him and takes him out. Looks like our stream is back up. No more dropping frames. Sorry about that, guys. Is once again all left to Nightmare. Nightmare, typically it's the last one alive for his team. He does a good job at staying alive. But he has his work cut out for him once again. It's a 1-on-2 situation. Great shot! And it is now 1-on-1. Great shot by Nightmare. He does have 1 minute and 39 seconds. Just one shot, one kill. Excellent shot. He is going to have to move up pretty quick. He has 1 minute 26. I don't know if he knows how much time he has, but that's something he needs to be paying attention to. Enoch on objective. He's going to be in that last post position. Minute 10 seconds left. Nightmare has to do something and quick. You do not want to give up a point because you run out of time. 1 minute left. $50 seconds. Nightmare has to make a move and he is going very slowly. He just checked his time. He now knows how much time he is. He is sprinting. Here we go. Hear a big sigh. He knows that he wasted a lot of time right there. 30 seconds.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.
20 seconds. He does see Enoch. And he takes him out. Point. Big Red 1. Great shots from Nightmare right there, saving it for his team. He did see how much time was left in the end. He knew he had to push. He successfully pushes up, and those are points for Big Red 1 on this map. That's exactly what they needed right now. Now Big Red 1 are on the defensive. It's much easier to defend on this map than attack on this map. So let's see if Big Red 1 can actually tie it up right now.
So ich denke, geht gerade was machen. Ich gehe hoch, ich brauche einen, der wo links kauft.
All right, now we are gonna have, if I can get there. There we go. We are gonna have a top alleyway objective. You have one member of Marsoc who's gonna play the dumpster, of Volk gonna play the dumpster. You have Sock who's gonna be halfway up the alley. You have one who looks like he's gonna be going all the way across to Northern Staircase, where there is a Volk member who is a Marsoc member who's currently attempting to flank. Let's see how long Daniel holds right here, because Bull is coming up with the flank. Daniel gonna hold that dumpster. Now Bull currently not crouching at all. If he continues, Daniel's gonna be able to hear his steps. Daniel's actually slowly backing off, however. No, he's just getting he's getting behind that tree. He's getting as far in the corner as he can. Now that grenade covered some of Bull's steps, however, Daniel's gonna be able to see Bull right here. We did just lose one Volk player. And we get a 1-for-1. Great heads up play by Bull. We do get a 1-for-1 trade. Corsair able to pick up the kill on the Marsoc player. 2 Marsoc are down in this alleyway. So there's only 2 Marsoc left remaining. There are 3 Volk left remaining. See if we get eyes on the other 2. Grenade is out. The grenade was too far. K1 Gecko with the shield. He is actually able to take out Ben on the corner. Ben is down but not out. So it is now 2-on-2. 1 Volk attempting a flank. No one watches backside. Corsair could pick up 2 right here. No one is watching from behind. There's 1. K1 Gecko now has to turn around. Oh, they went 1-for-1. They went 1-for-1. K can get a revive on Spolte. Great heads up play by Spolte. It's now 2-on-1. Nightmare, once again, left to keep his team alive. He has got to get some kills right here. Most importantly, he cannot allow a cap. If done correctly, they can actually turn this corner and get a cap. Nightmare is going to see that shield. He's not going to let him cap right here. Nightmare moves up. K1 should have seen Nightmare. Shots onto K1. That shield proving its worth. More shots. K1 is going to bug out. He knows Nightmare is preparing a rush. Nightmare may be out of ammo. No, he wasn't. He didn't have time to reload. Now Ben still directing Nightmare. Nightmare blind firing down the back alley. Make sure he's not getting flanked. K1 pushing up again. Nightmare firing K1's direction. 205. Nightmare needs to turn around. He hears the tablet, which is going to pull him off of the back objective. Spolte's going to be able to shoot him right here. Spolte does not see him. now. Spoty does, takes him out, and that is going to secure another point for Vikings. That shield coming in handy for K1. Excellent use right there. And it is now a 3-1 lead for Vikings. If Vikings can get one more point, they will win map number 2 and take the match. We will still be going to a third map. It is going to be a duplicate spawn. We're still upstairs in the alleyway. Let's see what Big Red One opt to do right here.
Gut. Socke Daniel? Jo. Wir gehen alle zusammen rechts, ich komme mit euch. Jo.
All right, so it looks like they're going to send 3 one way to the opposite way. We might get some quick action right here on this side. Rob has actually decided to sit back. He's not going to push up. Corsair and Sock, they're going to come down the back alley where Enoch will be waiting for them. On the opposite side, however, we did have a huge flank by a Volk member. He is taken out. We did lose another Volk member. I'm not sure where that's at. It was on this backside as well, as we lost we lost 2 Marsoc. Enoch has not finished off Sock yet. So Spoty in a great position to pick up 2 right here. Ben and Daniel pushed up. Spoty no doubtedly hearing out all these sounds. Smoke grenade is out. Spoty fires at Daniel and misses. Spoty has changed his position. He knows they're going to pre-fire this corner. Ben is actually going to go prone. Try and see if the difference in elevation changes going through the smoke. More shots on the north side. All right, Ben, no longer prone. Spoty fixed on Ben's position. Ben is just about to peek. There's the peek. There's the shot. Man down. Daniel, however, rushes. Spoty hears him. And Spoty pre-firing that dumpster is able to take him out. And Vikings take the final point. That is going to be a 4-1 victory on map number 2 for the Vikings. And unfortunately for Big Red 1, that is going to be the match. Now we are going to go to a third map. But at this point, Big Red 1 can just hope to get as many points as possible to help that matchmaking rating. And for map number 2, I do not have Subway. Subway has disappeared. All right, so give us just a moment, and we will be back with the third map. very quick start here by the two teams. So we have one Volt member already down. We are here on Suburbia 1. One Volt member down. K1 Gecko down below. Corsair above K1 Gecko. He's going to hear that tablet. He knows there's someone underneath him. K1 Gecko shooting across. He is giving up that position for Corsair. Corsair pushes down the stairs. He goes around the back side. And K1 Gecko able to pick up the kill on Corsair. Another member of Volk down near the back hedges. Sock and Ben, the last two remaining members. It is 3-on-2. Sock is going to suppress Rob. Spoldy's actually made it all the way to the objective. He is actually going to be able to cap right here. They do not push. He's going to be able to cap from right here. Sock is down. Ben, the last remaining member. They need to hold their shots. Ben lays down. They do not hold their shots. Once again, Vikings not communicating that a member is capping, and it costs them another point. That is 2 points Vikings could have had. This just goes to inexperience with the teams playing together. Remember, this is the Vikings' first match. They've already won the match, which is a great first showing for the Vikings. But it's little things like that that will help push them towards those middle and upper ranks. You have to be able to communicate when you're capping, especially when you're that far into the cap. When you have that much time, you have to be able to communicate that. Let the rest of the team know, I'm capping, don't kill anybody unless you have to. Right there, Ben definitely did not have to be killed. They could have held their positions. We are going to have a middle building upstairs objective. Let's get a camera or two inside. So a lot of action can happen right here on this staircase. All right, Corsair says, we're coming this way, we're coming this way. At this point, I think Big Red 1 is just having fun. One member down. Shooting through the hedges. Ben's able to pick up another. He does throw a grenade as well. Will the grenade be close enough to finish him off? No, but the shots are. We have 3 members inside of the objective building. Another grenade out. It does not hit his target. Ben and Daniel are going to flank around this side. Rob may have seen Corsair cut across. They have to be very careful. Baldy is zeroed in on that tank. Ben does make it into the smoke. Daniel is going to attempt to peek, but Daniel does not have smoke cover. Spolty moves just in time. Spolty now sees Daniel, is able to take out Daniel. Lots of sound cover coming in from the choppers overhead. It's going to be a huge advantage for Marsot to be able to push up here if they take advantage of the sound. Looks like Corsair was able to pick up a kill, or maybe that was, I'm not sure who picked up that kill. However, it is 2-on-3. Corsair coming from the back, then from the front. Corsair able to pick up another kill. He's even the odds. It is now 2-on-2. Spalti taken down but not out. It is 2-on-1. Bull is going to have to go for revive. He can't. Ben is underneath. And they trade. Big Red 1 even the score. Great push right there by Big Red 1. And they even the score at 1-1. Fast round so far. Both teams pushing very hard. It's all tied up here in map number 3. Now we have bad camera work is what we have. We do have a garage spawn we're going to put a second camera back here because you can actually cap from right here in this corner. You can come right here and cap the objective. All right, let's see what type of defense Big Red 1 employ here. They could push up about middle of the map, or they could all sit back. Looks like Sock is ready to push. Sock is going to push right. Daniel's going to push center. Ben's going to push center. Then you have the last two members of Volk are going to be in that back objective. Those grenades coming out a little bit early. There actually is a rule on this map. You cannot throw grenades until the first 15 seconds have completed on Suburbia. And both of those grenades, both teams threw grenades early just then. However, we did lose one member of MARSOC. Enoch is down as well, another MARSOC member down. Goldie pushes up and takes out Ben. So one vote down, one MARSOC down, another MARSOC down but not out. But we are going to get another push right here. Sock is about to turn the corner. And they do trade 1-for-1, as well as he is able to finish off the other MARSOC member. So it is now a 2-on-2, except we did lose another MARSOC on this right side. So it is 3-on... No, it's 2-on-2, because we also lost a Volk all the way back here by the APC. K1 Gecko peeking towards that center building. Now here's the thing. There's one person in center building, one person back in objective building. Looks like K1 Gecko sees Nightmare. Nightmare sees K1 Gecko. And actually lands a shot that is able to take him out. No, I'm sorry, that was not K1 Gecko. That was... Not sure who that was, actually. But K1 Gecko is still alive back here by center building. He is the last remaining member for MARSOC. If Big Red 1 can win this, they will have the lead for the first time this match. Daniel plays with that tablet. K heard it. K's going to sneak in. K has been doing very well with the 1-for-1s. But he does not want a 1-for-1 here, else he will lose the round. Daniel does decide to peek behind the wall. He may have heard K just then. K is trying to use those corners, see if he can get anything, any visuals whatsoever. Daniel now pushing up. K still not able to see Daniel. K's checking the time. He sees he has plenty of time. Backs up a little more, just trying to see if he can find any visual. He knows Daniel's there. He's waiting for Daniel to make a mistake. Here he goes. Looks like he's going to go for a put. No. He decides he's going to leave completely. He may try and get around to this window. Now, K is making sound. Not sure if Daniel heard or not. It looks like Daniel may have heard right there. K is going to peek the window. He sees him. And great play by K. Great play by K to have plenty of patience. And instead of taking the head-on approach, he decides to do the little flank. It is a one-on-one race for the points right now. Nightmare upstairs. You know, we might have to start having a drinking game every time I say right now as well. Right now in situation. The two most used words by VR Master League casters. Nightmare should be able to see K1. K1 should be able to see Nightmare. It looks as if he did. Nightmare's gonna peek. Nightmare peeks. K1 fires. Nightmare fires. Nightmare getting the upper hand due to his cover. And for the first time this match, Big Red 1 leads on a map. It is now 2-1. Big Red 1 advantage. Now, Vikings have already won the match, but every point Big Red 1 can secure just helps out their MMR. Vikings really need to have a strong defense right here to even it back up. But if Big Red 1 is able to get a cap, they can actually win the map. Here we go. It looks like they're going to send 2 left and 2 right. A quick push by Sock. Another early grenade. Sock actually gets 1 kill. Sock getting 2 kills. And Sock gets taken out from the side. But he did excellent work right there, picking up 2 kills. Ben has pushed up, firing shots at Rob, but Rob sitting just fine. Objective is completely vulnerable at this time. Enoch able to see a little bit, but if they get a good smoke, they could actually come right in on objective. Nobody is guarding the objective. Spolte is actually pushed way up. He's going for a flank here. Ben is down but not out. Daniel may be able to see Spolte. He does have to stand up to see him. Daniel pulls out his tablet. He is too far away from Spolte to be able to see him. Daniel not looking. He should be able to see him, but he does not. Spolte makes it around the corner. We do have lots of pistol shots coming from this backside. And right as I look away, Spolte is able to finish off Ben. Spolte, here's that tablet. He's going to push up to Daniel. Daniel turns and takes out Spolte. It is 2 on 3. Enoch has moved up onto that objective. Big Red 1 really need a cap right here. Shots on Luna's position. And it looks like Daniel picks up another kill. It is 3 on 1. Enoch, the last member. Now, because he's so close to objective, he probably will not have let an objective go down. No, and just like that, Big Red 1 secure another point. Big Red 1, 3-1 on this final map, and they're going to get Volk advantage. So Big Red 1 point away from securing a map and ending the match. We're not going to place a camera inside of the tree. As pretty of a view as that is. And here we go. Both teams are right up. Look at the scores across both teams. Both teams spreading the kills pretty evenly across all players of the team. Now, Big Red 1, they really want this point right here. Corsair back dancing and singing. Corsair having a good time. Meanwhile, match begins. Let's see if there are any more early grenades. Yes, very, very early grenades. 5 seconds into the round. Just a reminder, once again, that grenades have you are not allowed to throw grenades until 15 seconds into Suburbia in league matches. 1, Marsock down. Sock's taken out by a grenade and finished off by a grenade. Ben is now going to push up. He's going to be coming up behind Enoch. Will Enoch hear him? Ben not fully checking the corner. He almost checked, and then he would have had the advantage, but then he looked away at just the wrong time. Now Daniel hearing Spolte. They do trade 1 for 1. We are now at a tough position. I believe there's only 1 Volk left, unless I'm just missing them. No, there are still 2. There are 2 Volk left. I'm missing the, I'm missing one. Oh, he's flanking all the way from the backside. And it is Corsair. It is 2 on 3. Corsair want the, I'm sorry, Big Red 1, which includes Corsair, wants these points. K1 Gecko coming out of the center building. Corsair may be able to see him right here. This could be a 1 for 1. Corsair needs to be alert. Corsair looking the wrong way. He turns. He sees K1. K1 sees him first. Takes him out. It is now up to Nightmare Luna. A little bit of deja vu. I feel like Nightmare has been holding it together quite well this entire match. Shots out. I'm not sure if he's not sure what he's looking at.
Go well.
I don't believe he picked up a kill. No. It's still three alive. He was shooting down players.
Ach, fickt euch doch ins Knie, ne? Warum bin ich jetzt wieder hier alleine? Soll ich wieder die Schokomilch für mich alleine austrinken oder was?
Don't know if Nightmare's talking to himself or trying to radio to his dead teammates. But smoke is out. All 3 members of MARSOC are going to push up this western flank. Nightmare firing from the center, moving back to the right. Just trying to get someone to peek out. Now Rob potentially could have seen Nightmare. Nightmare's just standing in the open from Rob's position. If Rob stands up, he's going to be able to see. And he does. He fires, and that is going to be point for Vikings. The slow comeback has been started by the Vikings. Once again, Big Red 1, all they need is 1 point to secure this map. Looks like we actually did lose a member from Big Red 1. So we'll give him just a moment to join back in. Actually, it looks like they're just going to do it 4 on 5. Yes, they do. They're going 4 on 5. Big Red 1 down a player.
Haben die jetzt MMA-Strafe gemacht?
Now, major advantage for Vikings here, making this comeback even more possible. And even with the number advantage, you see that most of Volk is going to stay pretty conservative. No one pushing up currently. Ben throws a grenade. Multiple grenades, none hitting their mark. Here we go. Here goes a push. We do have one member. Spolte should be able to see Ben. Spolte can actually shoot right through this fence. But he's opting not to at this point. He's going to wait for Ben to keep pushing, and there it is. There are the shots, and Ben is taken down, but not out. Daniel's going to push up towards Kate's position. From this backside, you hear shots out as well. And Daniel able to tag K1 Gecko. Daniel looking for those shots. Now, if Daniel goes prone, he can actually approach this red car without being seen, and he would be able to cap. But he fires at Spolte and is taken out, and that is going to be the equalizer for Vikings. And it is now one round left rather. Winner takes the map. If you are just joining, Vikings of course have already secured the victory. These points are strictly for matchmaking rating purposes. We'll jump in and see if we have 5. No, it looks like they're going to be content to stick with 4 on 5. Both teams are ready. I don't know if they're waiting for the 5th member or not. And here we go. We are going to have a 4 on 5 for the last round. It is going to be an Eastern Building objective. Big Red 1 need a strong defense right now. Everybody take a shot. K1 Gecko is already pushing up to the playground. There are 2 members of Big Red 1 who are going to flank around this right side of the building. Daniel and Ben watching this right side together. 2 Marside players are going to push up the western flank. Here we go. We are getting a big move. Very big move by Bull. They've actually pushed up past. And American able to take out Ben. Of course, they're able to take out... I said American. It's definitely Australian. And then Rob able to take out Daniel. Rob goes to secure the kill. However, he secured the wrong kill. There he goes. Now the kill is secured. 2 bulk down, 2 bulk remaining. No one on the objective. K1 Gecko is down in the smoke. I believe he's going to be able to cap. He should be putting in the code right here. It could be a 5-point victory. Okay, still putting in the code. And there it is. Code is out. 5 points for Vikings. That is going to be the end of the match. Great showing by the Vikings for their first match. Very, very impressive. So the middle map was Subway. So Vikings taking it 4, 4, 5 plus the 3 that they get for winning. So that is going to be 16 points to Big Red 1, 6 points. Really good job on the last map for Big Red 1. Unfortunately, they were not able to capitalize on the advantage they had. Unfortunately, they did go down to a 4-man team as opposed to a 5-man team. Again, though, great showing by both teams. A lot of fun to see new teams enter the league and then be successful in the league. That is what we like to see. This is going to end my cast for today. I want to thank everyone for watching. Sorry for the connection issues in the middle of the match, but it looks like we got taken care of by the end. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I will not be casting any more this weekend. However, I believe we do still have one more match that will be casted. Give me one moment and I will fill you in on that. It looks like I think, stand by. Yes, Silent Night at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tonight. Danglers and Mob Squad will be casted by Silent Night. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a great time. And remember, until next time, we will see you on the battlefield.
They're all pushing together, all working in unison. Now we only have one Volk player left on the garage. It's Biggie Smalls. He has to survive. He can't kill for kill right now because there are 2 mask-up players. He has to survive this. He has 10 seconds remaining. Don't peek, Biggie Smalls. Stay there. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Sled moving out. Biggie Smalls moving back to the garage. 2, 1. Wow. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Interesting play by Kev right here on the on this wall. He almost turned the corner. I don't know if he heard Mad Eyes, but he is now peeking. He's trying to see if he can see anybody on these boxes. Mad Eyes is in the perfect position. I don't think Kev can see him. Mad Eyes is just waiting. Mad Eyes lets Kev walk all the way across. Did he not see him? Centaurian now walking front. Mad Eyes takes out Centaurian. Turn 6. What a play.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Danglers here. SFC Tactical using their momentum. Home kick on top of Stumpy, probably throwing him off. Sickness tossing a smoke. A nice grenade! Stumpy snagging 3, completely shutting down their approach.
Gonna be able to hear that. Killinger going up to the 2nd floor. If they're not careful though, Gag's gonna be able to shoot through the window. Gag's just playing a quiet game right here. Killinger is exposing himself almost slightly and taken out. That's all it takes. If a hand is barely exposed, he's gonna be down and out for a counter, and he gets, oh man, Gag has put in some work.
From the stairwell. The smoke's coming in. The Global Camp trademark smoke penetration tactic. They're gonna get you lit. They're gonna get you buzzing. And then they're gonna come in hard. Can Phoenix hold them off? The Topple, the top dog of the US. Thunderpod stacking up with Jizzy Pants on the corner. Now come the hand signals. And no, rejection. He does not want to kiss. But Jizzy making a run for the crosses on the turnstiles. Smithy sitting on the corner of the L room. Fry's going in. Thunderpants rushing in. And oh, Smithy tags him with the SKS at close range. Meanwhile, Jizzy looking for a kill. Tags Officer Statham. Maldo looks for Jizzy. Doesn't catch him. Jizzy moving in. And oh, straight around the corner. Jizzy not finding his target. Maldo immediately falling back. And Maldo looking for Otto. Jizzy takes him out though. Smithy bats quick at Jizzy Pants. And Smithy does take Jizzy Pants. Otto meanwhile looking for the 3 frag on Jizzy. Not finding 1-on-1. Oh, it's a trade versus Otto.